How the Agnes-Ada power dynamic is going to throw the Gilded Age into upheaval. This is such a spectacular psychological, emotional shift, and it is very hard for Agnes, Christine Baranski tells EW. Cynthia Nixon and Christine Baranski in the Gilded Age Season 3, Episode 1. Cynthia Nixon and Christine Baranski in the Gilded Age. Credit: Carolina Wojtasic HBO. The Gilded Age is back, and with it, Agnes van Rhijn's spectacular haughtiness and entitlement. But what will Agnes do now that she's inferior to her sister, Ada, who has suddenly come into a great deal of money? Actresses Christine Baranski and Cynthia Nixon tease their arcs this season. This article contains spoilers about the Season 3 premiere of The Gilded Age. Who's in charge here? Who's in charge here? The question is the title of The Gilded Age's third season premiere. But it's also the heart of a major issue this season, the battle for control between sisters Ada Brooke and Agnes van Rhijn. The end of Season 2 turned the tables on the meek Ada and domineering Agnes when Agnes lost her fortune, thanks to her son Oscar trusting the wrong people. Ada, in turn, suddenly came into a great deal of money thanks to her husband, Reverend Luke Forte. Now, Ada is exerting some of her new power by inviting the Temperance League to hold a meeting in their house. As Ada directs the servants, Agnes wonders aloud, who's in charge here? But the issue is more that she's not willing to accept the answer. You're talking about a woman who has had that identity for decades, Baranski tells Entertainment Weekly. I was always the older sister, the boss, the one in charge, the one who made the big life decisions. I hold it over her constantly, that I saved her and she owes me. This is such a spectacular psychological, emotional shift, and it is very hard for Agnes. Christine Baranski and Cynthia Nixon in the Gilded Age. Barbara Nitka, HBO. There's also the fact that Ada goes a bit mad with a taste of the power that she's long been denied. In many ways, Ada is still a child, explains Nixon. She's a woman child that's never been responsible for herself. Agnes has borne the brunt of the harshness of the world, and Ada has been protected. Her muscles for making decisions or leading people or being authoritative, Nixon continues. Ada has done her best to be compliant, sweet, and loving. She has survived by making herself amenable. Now, all of a sudden being in charge and having all this power, she is thrilled.